Okay, please do me a favor. Raise your hands if you exercise within 7 days, not in your sports class. Okay, so keep your hands up if you exercise 3 times a week. If you exercise 3 times a week, and that's it for a month. Okay, for
4 months, no.
For Randy, I believe our speech can keep you motivated. And for the rest of you, I believe our speech can help you to form a habit and to exercise, to effectively form a habit. Yeah. So our topic is the Golden 50. So what is the Golden 50? Within the 5 project weeks, we 4 people together ran for 50 kilometers. And that's why we call it the Golden 50. We used to be one of those couch potatoes, playing cell phones and fooling around in the dormitory at night, and we didn't exercise much that time. And through this project, we formed a habit to jog 3 times a week, and we become energetic people, and yeah, like this. Okay. So there are 3 steps we use in these 5 weeks. First is to start jogging with your partners. So we find our couch potato friends together to jog with us. And second is to start with baby steps. And third is to set a goal. Yeah.
And our first advice is to start jogging with your friends. According to our experience, if we won't go jogging alone if no one accompanies us, but when we go jogging with friends, we will motivate each other so that we can actually done that thing. So inviting your friends to jog with you is very important. And this is before jog and after jog. and now is an example if no one accompanies you. Anyone want to jog? Anyone want to run tonight? I don't have time. QQ. Me either, hee. Really? I need to discuss homework with classmates. Then I'll go back to sleep. Yeah, this is the situation when no one accompanies you to jog. And this is another example for if someone accompanies you, they will motivate you to come.
现在已经开始录了。Yeah. 开始了吗？Okay, English. He's always on time, but today he's late. I don't know why.
And we are very tired now. Stanley.
Oh, Stanley's over here.
Stanley's over here.
So, when I don't want to come, they will motivate me to come.
Okay. Hi. I'm going to talk about how to, starting with baby steps. Baby steps are steps you take when you're a baby, like really slow. So when you're making steps, you need to make short steps. Because if you're suddenly going very far when you're running, then you'll be very tired. And then I'm going to start with why you should do this. Why you should start with baby steps. Because you're a couch potato, and couch potatoes don't run often. So that's why if you run too fast, then you'll get injuries like sores, and the next day you'll not run just because you're sore. You think, oh my God, yesterday I ran for I ran all over the mountain. And the next day you go oh, yesterday I ran all over the mountain, so I'm just gonna sleep today. That happens often. So that's why you should take baby steps, because then you feel like you can run more the next day. And how are you're gonna start with baby steps? According to Fitness Magazine, the 50 top magazine in the United States, you should start by running 20 minutes. 20 minutes may seem short, but if you really focus on running, it'll be really, 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 really long. And you might, for some people, if you're really, really potato, you'll not be accustomed to this time, because it's 20 minutes and you're just focused on running. So you can adjust to your own speed. And don't be afraid to take breaks. You think oh, I'm running, so I should run the whole distance. But you can take breaks if that's gonna keep you motivated. And you should focus on the minutes you ran and not the distance, because distance you can focus on later. But now if you focus on the minutes, you'll get adapted to this kind of feeling. And according to Dave Manuel, the famous freelance writer writing for all kinds of newspapers, you should run a block and walk a block. So summing up all these two key sources, you should just get accustomed to this kind of feeling, because you're a couch potato only getting started. You're not going to become a muscle man in one day. Okay, so baby steps is just like a short-term goal, and now we're going to talk about long-term goals.
So after you and your friends step out your dorm and start with the baby step, and next you have to set a goal. After a few days, we have adapted to the distance we run, so we decided to set a different destination to run, such as Taipei Zoo and Zhangshansi Temple. By setting different goals, this can keep us from feeling bored when we are jogging. And next, I'm going to recommend you a useful apps. It's called Nike Running Apps. And this app have two main advantages. One is it can keep track of your running route. And second, it can calculate your running speed. As a result, this app can help us record our different goals every time and make us feeling we are accomplished something.
So by using our triple S rules, first is to start jogging with your partners, and second is to start with baby steps, and third, to set a goal. By using the rules, we believe that you can really form a habit to jog. Yeah. And the following videos is what happened in the first day. In the first day, we are both tired, and if we are determined and we can motivate ourselves to keep running, and within 5 weeks we form a habit to jog. Yeah. So why are you still waiting?
Start